I gave an AI access to my computer for a week. I let it organize my files, manage my expenses, and even do my work. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how much money it saved me. This isn't hype. This is the future of work. But to understand what's happening, you need to know that Anthropic, the creators of Claude, didn't even plan to build this. It started with their coding tool, Claude Code. Developers were using it to write software, but then something strange happened. They started hacking it. For life admin, we're talking about developers using a complex coding tool to organize their taxes, manage receipts, and plan their vacations. Felix Riesberg from Anthropic said it best. People started using it for everything. They realized AI was stuck in a developer bubble. So they built Cowork. This is AI finally stepping out of the server room and into your home office. So what is Cowork? The simplest way to think about it is like having an intern who never sleeps, never complains, and actually reads file names. It's an AI agent that lives on your Mac and can perform tasks on your local files. It has 3 core superpowers. First, organize. It can take a chaotic folder, like your downloads folder, and intelligently sort and rename everything based on content. Second, analyze. It can look at a folder of images, like receipts, and extract the data into a perfectly structured spreadsheet. And third, synthesize. It can read through scattered notes, PDFs, and documents, and create a polished, coherent draft of a report or article. This is the agent loop. You give it a task, it creates a plan, it executes that plan, and it reports back to you. You are always in control. But here's what most people miss. Cowork isn't just one tool. It's the center of a new AI ecosystem on your desktop. Cowork is your local file agent. Connectors are its bridge to external apps like Google Drive or Notion. And the Chrome extension is its arm into the internet. When you combine these 3, you don't just have a file organizer. You have a digital employee that can work across your entire digital life. We'll see this in action later. Now, let's be real. This isn't for everyone, and it's not free. First, it's macOS only for now. Sorry, Windows users. Second, you need the Claude Max subscription, which is $100 per month. And third, this is a research preview. That's corporate speak for a beta. There will be bugs. If you're on a tight budget or need something perfectly stable, you should wait. Still here? Perfect. Let's get this set up. Takes about 5 minutes. Step 1. Get Claude Max. Go to the Anthropic website, navigate to pricing, and subscribe to the Max plan. Step 2. Download the Mac app. This is crucial. Cowork only lives in their official desktop app. I've put the direct link in the description. Step 3. First launch. Open the app and log in with your Max account. Step 4. Enable Cowork. Go to Settings, and you'll see the option to enable the Cowork Research Preview. Toggle it on. Step 5. The critical step, folder permissions. The app will ask for folder access. Do not give it access to your entire documents or desktop folder. This is the biggest mistake you can make. Create a new, empty folder. Call it Cowork Sandbox or something similar. We'll use this to test. This is the graduated trust approach. Start small, build confidence. Step 6. Your first command. Drag a few non-sensitive files into your sandbox folder. Now, type a simple prompt. Rename these files to be more descriptive. Step 7. Verify it's working. You'll see Cowork create a plan. Prove it, and watch the magic happen. If the files rename, you're all set. Now, let's see if this thing can actually work. I've set up 3 real-world challenges for Cowork. Demo 1. The Freelancer's Dream. I have a folder with 47 random receipts from the last month. My prompt is, analyze these receipts. Create an expense report CSV with columns for vendor, date, amount, and a best guess category. Then, create a summary of total spending by category. Look at that. It correctly identified the vendors, pulled the dates, and even categorized them. Starbucks as meals, WeWork as office. This would have taken me at least an hour of manual data entry. Insane. Demo 2. The Student's Lifesaver. Here I have a folder with 5 dense research PDFs and a bunch of my messy notes for a paper on AI ethics. My prompt is, organize these files by subtopic. Then, Read through all of them and extract key quotes related to algorithmic bias. Finally, create a detailed outline for a 5-page paper on AI ethics, using the extracted quotes as supporting points. This is a game changer for research. It didn't write the paper for me, but it did the most tedious part, organizing and finding the key information. The research phase just got 10 times faster. Demo 3, the job seeker's edge. I have my master resume and 5 different job descriptions in this folder. My prompt: for each job description, create a tailored version of my resume that highlights the most relevant experience and keywords from that specific job description. Name each new resume file after the company. This is the kind of personalization that gets you interviews. It's not just replacing words. It's reprioritizing bullet points and aligning your experience with what the recruiter is looking for. This is a massive advantage. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room: security. Giving an AI access to your files sounds scary, and you should be cautious. The biggest risk is something called prompt injection. Imagine you download a malicious PDF. That PDF could contain a hidden instruction, like delete all other files in this folder. If Cowork reads that file, it might accidentally execute the hidden command. This is why the sandbox is so important. Here are my personal rules. Rule 1. Never give Cowork access to folders with passwords, API keys, or financial documents. Rule 2. Always test new prompts in a dedicated sandbox folder with copies of files, not the originals. Rule 3. Always read the plan Cowork proposes before you click approve. It's your last line of defense. So, is it worth $100 a month? I tracked my usage for a week. That expense report demo saved me 1 hour. The research outline saved me 3 hours. Tailoring resumes? At least 2 hours. That's 6 hours saved in 1 week. Let's be conservative and say it saves you 10 hours a month. If you value your time at just $20 an hour, that's $200 of value. The break-even is simple. If this tool saves you even a few hours of high-value work per month, it pays for itself. Compared to a human virtual assistant at $500 to $2,000 a month, it's a no-brainer for specific automatable tasks. Quick clarification. How is this different from Claude Code? Think of it this way: Claude Code is for developers. It lives in the terminal. It's designed for writing and debugging code. Cowork is for everyone else. It has a friendly interface. It's designed for documents, files, and general office tasks. If you're a coder, you might use both. If you're not, Cowork is your tool. I used this tool for over 50 hours. Here are my 5 biggest pro tips. 1. The prompt formula. Don't be vague. Use this formula: action plus specific details plus output format. For example, summarize these articles into a 5-point bulleted list in a markdown file. 2. The checkpoint method. For a huge task like organizing 1,000 files, break it down. First, ask it to categorize. Then, ask it to rename. Then, ask it to folder. Smaller steps, more control. 3. The backup rule. Before you let Cowork modify a folder of important files, right-click and duplicate it. Always have a backup. 4. The iteration trick. Your first prompt won't be perfect. Start broad, see what it does. Then refine your prompt with more detail. Talk to it like you're training an assistant. 5. The integration play. Remember the ecosystem? Create a prompt that uses all 3. For example, use the Chrome extension to find the latest financial reports for Apple and Google, save them to my earnings folder, then use Cowork to summarize them, and use a connector to save that summary to my stock analysis Notion page. This is just the beginning. Windows support is inevitable. More connectors are coming, and soon we'll see team and enterprise features. This is version 0.1. Imagine version 2.0. So, my final verdict. Who should get this today? If you're a freelancer, a consultant, a researcher, or any professional who deals with a high volume of digital documents, and you value your time at more than $30 an hour, the answer is yes. The productivity gain is real. Who should wait? If you're a casual user on a tight budget or primarily on Windows, hold off for now. My rating is a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's the first tool I've tested that truly feels like the future of work, not AI replacing you, but AI working with you. If this video saved you hours of research, do me a favor and hit that like button. Tells YouTube I'm doing a good job. Subscribe for more deep dives into AI tools. And now I want to hear from you. Comment below with the first task you would automate with Claude Cowork. I've put my prompt templates and all the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.